Tough act to follow, no question. Where happened to Spooner? He's still here, isn't he? I happened to be speaking to Spooner just earlier in the evening, and I knew he had just retired, and I said, you know, what are you going to do with yourself? And he said, well, I think I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing these last few years. He said, I've been raising a little livestock. I said, I didn't know that. Well, like what? And he said, well, last fall, I bought a pig. And I bought it for $30, and during the course of the winter, I fed this pig. I spent about $50. And then I sold it for $80 at the market. At the Spooner. You paid 30, you spent 50. You didn't make a dime on that pig. He said, no, that's true, but I had the pleasure of his company all winter. Oh, sorry, Spooner. Go to Okay, Beautification Award for Q-Glass. Q-Glass is a business in Tuaco on Route 202 that was originally started in a small garage in 1946 by brothers Dan and Norman Dodowich, who were involved in the production and development of the television tube and related electronic components. Q-Glass has gone on to become a leader in the field of chemical and medical scientific glass. The original Dan's son, Dan Jr., moved his family to Montville in 1971. And 14 years later, having taken over the business from his father, Dan, moved the business from Bloomfield to Montville, to their current site. As he put it, the commute to Bloomfield was killing him, so he had to move. In 2007, the current owner-operator, Dan Dodowich III, a product of the Montville school system, took over the business. He has continued the tradition of keeping the Q, which stands for quality, as the most important part of the name. As that is how they have built their business over the years. And over the years, this building, which has seen many owners, having started its life as a general store in the 90s, that was the 1890s, and then became later on a pencil factory, and finally, as its current iteration, as the factory for Q-Glass. Recognizing the need for a little sprucing up, Dan III took on the task of renovation and improvement over the last couple of years that have led to their recognition as what we used to call the Good Neighbor Award, and we now call the Beautification Award, for obvious reasons. And so, with gratitude from the business community that you represent so well, the Chamber presents you with our 2011 Good Neighbor Beautification Award. So, Dan Dodowich, where are you? Please come in.
This will be really short. First, I want to thank Carl Brown because I graduated with him, so now I'm 32 years old. I love that. And Joe O'Dowd pretty much just did my whole speech, so I'm good. We've been in Montville since 1984. We employ local people. We continue to do that, and looking forward to many years to continuing doing that, and really looking forward to the rest of the restoration of Tuaco. It's a great area down there. Thank you very much for this award. It's very much appreciated.
A few years back, Dan called me and asked me to do some work on the outside of the building, and it's nice to see that we finally got somebody who knew what he was doing. So, on behalf of the township, Dan, thank you very much. I really think that Q-Glass is the cornerstone of the new look of the Tuaco Center. Thank you, Director.